Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to solve worksheet lecture 1. So I'm going to start by the first exercise, and you have to expand and reduce the following. So as we said, when I want to expand, I have to multiply whatever I have before the brackets, whether it's sign, it's a number, it's a monomial, it's a binomial, by every term inside the parentheses. So first I'm going to multiply m by minus 3 and then m by m. M by minus 3 is minus 3m and m by m is m squared. So the answer is as follows. Also I have minus m, it's multiplied by minus 3 plus 4m. So I start multiplying minus m by minus 3, so I get 3m, and minus m by plus 4m, it's minus 4m squared. So don't forget, I multiplied the signs together, the coefficients together, and the variables together. If the variables are the same, then you add the exponent. Also, we have minus 2m into minus m plus n. So minus 2m times minus m, it's 2m squared. And minus 2m times n, it's minus 2mn. Whether you have a small monomials or big ones, you can do the same steps. So first I'm going to multiply 3 by the first bracket and then 2 by the second bracket. So first of all, 3 times minus 2 is minus 6x plus 15y plus 12. But when it comes to the second one, I have to multiply the number and you have to change the sign of the whole bracket. So the first one, it's okay, minus 6x plus 15y plus 12. Minus 2 times minus 3x is 6x, minus 2 times 8y is minus 16y, and minus 2 times 2 is minus 4. And this it's kept as it is, minus y plus 5. And now I start gathering the numbers or the terms that are like to add them or subtract them, whether I have addition or subtraction, but you have to collect the like terms together. Minus 6x and plus 6x, they remove each other, and the rest as follows. Okay, so y's together, the constants together as follows. Here I have a into 2a, 2 plus a minus b, and minus b into 3 minus a plus b, the same concept. So I'm going to first multiply a by the first bracket and then b by the second bracket, as you see. So a times 2 plus a minus b is 2a plus a squared minus ab. And minus b times 3 minus a plus b is minus 3b plus ab minus b squared plus 4. And you collect the like terms together. For example, here minus a and plus ab, minus ab and plus ab, they cancel out each other. And now I have two algebraic expressions are multiplied by each other. So first I multiply minus 3a by minus 3a, then minus 3a by minus 2b, and 2b by minus 3a and 2b by minus 2b. So you have to multiply every term inside the first algebraic expression with every term in the second algebraic expression, and the answer is as follows. 6ab and minus 6ab, they cancel out each other. And now I have 2x into x minus 1 plus 3 into y minus 2. So first of all, I'm going to multiply 2x by x minus 1 and multiply 3 by y minus 2. So I'm going to multiply 2x by x, which is 2x squared, and 2x by minus 1, which is minus 2x. 3 times y is 3y, 3 times minus 2 is minus 6, so these are the answers. And because I don't have any like terms, so I'm just going to keep it as it is. Next, if you look at this one, I have the first two algebraic expressions are multiplied by each other. Also, another two algebraic expressions that are multiplied by each other, and they are separated by a minus. What I will tell you now is that I'm going to multiply t plus 1 into 2t minus 2. Well, I have to multiply every term in the first parentheses with every term in the second parentheses. What I mean is t times 2t and t times minus 2. The same thing for the 1. I'm going to multiply it by 2t and multiply 1 by minus 2. So the answers are 2t squared minus 2t plus 2t minus 2. In the second one, you have to pay attention because I have minus here and I have two algebraic expressions. You have to pay attention very well. Why? Because I have first to multiply those two algebraic expressions, and after I'm done, I have to multiply them by the minus outside. Why? In this way, you are not going to do mistakes. So organize your work, multiply them normally inside the bracket, and then change their signs. Okay, so if you multiply 3 by 3t, it's 9t. 3 times minus 4 is minus 12. Minus t times 3t is minus 3t squared. And minus t times minus 4 is plus 4t. But in this case, you can multiply minus t by the whole term because there are no two algebraic expressions beside each other, so it would be easy for me to multiply them. So I will get minus t squared plus 7t. And now in this step, what I'm going to do is to change the sign of the whole algebraic expression here. Why? Because I have minus outside. Okay, so everything will stay as it is. The only change is that those inside the brackets are going to be their sign is going to be changed. And now I'm going to collect the like terms. For example, in this case, minus 2t and plus 2t are cancelled out. So you collect the like terms and add them. For example, 2t squared plus 3t squared is 5t squared. But minus t squared is going to be 4t squared, and so on. This is the final answer. Next. Now I have also the same concept, so pay attention whether you have minus or plus before the two algebraic expressions. For the first two, it's very easy to me to multiply them, so I'm going to multiply 2s by 2s, and I'm going to multiply 2s by minus 5. The same thing for 5, I'm going to multiply it by 2s, and then 5 by minus 5. So that should be very easy for you. So it's going to be in this way. Here I have minus s. I can multiply directly by s and minus s by 3. So I'm going to get minus s squared minus 3s. Guys, look at the difference between this one here and the one we did in the previous exercise. Here I have plus, but here I have minus. If I have minus, you have to keep the minus and open a parentheses and expand them, then later you change their sign. But whenever I have plus, I have no problem. I can multiply them and remove the parentheses directly. So that's why I put them 3s squared minus s minus 6x plus 2 without putting the parentheses, because the plus will never change their sign. So I have no problem if I just remove the parentheses. Then I collect the like terms together, I add them, and the final answer is 6s squared minus 10s minus 23. Let us continue. Now, also I have here an algebraic expression multiplied by themselves. So I'm going to multiply first of all a squared b by 2a5 and a squared b by 3x, then 3x squared by 2a5 and 3x squared by 3x. So whenever you multiply, if they have the same variable, then you add the exponent. If you don't have the same variable, so just put them beside each other as you see here. And I also double check if I have any like terms. In this case I don't have, so I'm going to keep it as it is. And the last example in this exercise is, as you see here in this algebraic expression, I have three terms. So the same concept, the first one by the first one and by the second one. The same thing for B. I'm going to multiply it by the first one and the second one, and the same thing for the third one. So as much as you have, you are going to do the same concept, which is multiplying it by the first term, then multiply it by the second term, and that's the final answer. Double check if you have like terms. In this case, yes, I have like terms. This is A7B3 and this is A7B3. They are alike, so the final answer is as you see. And now in this exercise, we are going to expand and reduce A and B, each one alone. So first I'm going to start by A. In A, we start multiplying 4 by every term inside the brackets and 5 in every term inside the bracket. So the same objective, the same concept we are doing all over again. So this is A. Also, we are going to expand. And also B, we are going to multiply 6 by every term, 4 by every term, and minus 3 by every term. So B, first of all, before we continue for B, I should check if I have, double check if I have like terms. So as you see here, I have like terms. So the final answer is 6 minus 6a cubed plus 8a squared minus 11a. Also for b, the same steps, I'm going to multiply them and double check if I have like terms, and this is the final answer. In part 2, they asked us to calculate a and b for a equals 1. In this case, we don't go back for the original a. We take the answer because it's already expand and reduced, so it's better for us to replace in the answer. So I'm going to replace instead of A1, as you see, and the answer is minus 9. And also B, I'm going to take the expanded form, replace A instead of X, and this is the final answer. In question number 2, we need to write the expressions of the area and then expand it. If you look at this figure, we have a rectangle, and you know that the area of the rectangle is length times width. So it's 2x plus 5 into 3x minus 4. But we are asked also to expand this area. So we expand it. As you see, it's 6x squared minus 8x plus 15x minus 20. And then I collect the like terms. And this is the final expression of the area in expanded form. Also, we have a triangle, and the area of the triangle is height times base over 2. So the height is 5x minus 2 and the base is 2x minus 3 over 2. We expanded, and this is the expanded form of the area of the triangle. So I multiply every term in the first bracket with every term in the second bracket. The same objective, the same concept all over again. And the third one is also a triangle. It's also height times base over 2. The height is 7x and the base is 4x plus 3. And this is the expression, and we expand it, and that's the final answer of the area of the triangle. And we come to the last question. I already solved the same one in the lecture video. I'm going to continue. We have to verify the following equalities, or in another word, I should prove that the answer of x minus 1 into x minus 1 is the same as x minus 1 squared is the same as x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. So I'm going to split them into 3 parts. I'm going to solve each one alone and check their final answer. If you look at the first one, I have to multiply x by x and x by minus y times x and minus y times minus y. So that's the final answer. I collect the like terms and it's x squared minus 2xy plus y squared, which is the same as the third one. So now I have to prove the second one also, x squared minus 2xy plus y squared, and then the results will be verified. So x minus y squared, you know that it's x minus y into x minus y because it's of exponent 2. So now I continue, I expand it, and I will get the same answer, so the results are verified. For the second one, it's also very easy. I have to prove that x minus 1 into x plus y, it's x squared minus y squared. Let us do it. So I'm going to multiply normally as we learned, and now those two are going to cross out each other because they are the opposite. So the answer is x squared minus y squared, and the answer or the results are verified.